At first glance, sous vide cooking might look like something only a gourmet chef or a food scientist would bother with. Vacuum-sealed bags submerged in a water bath, connected to strange devices that buzz quietly while displaying temperatures like 54.4 DEGC or 58.2 DEGC. It seems too precise, too slow, too technical. But once you understand how it works, you realize sous vide isn't about complexity, it's about control and how precision temperature can transform texture, flavor, and consistency in ways that traditional cooking can't match. Let's take a step back. In most forms of cooking, grilling, pan-searing, roasting, we rely on high heat. We blast food with energy and hope that with practice, we pull it off at just the right moment before it's undercooked or overdone. Think about a steak. The goal might be to get the center to 54 DGC for a perfect medium rare, but the pan is at 200 DGC or more. That means the outer layers cook far faster than the inside, creating a gradient of doneness. One slip in timing and your juicy steak is now dry and gray in the middle. Sous vide turns that entire process on its head. Instead of cooking with excess heat, sous vide uses gentle, consistent water temperatures that match your target internal temperature. Want a medium rare steak? Set the water to exactly 54 DECC, seal the steak in a bag, and let it sit in that bath. It never gets hotter than it needs to be. The result? Edge-to-edge perfection. No guesswork, no overcooked ring, just a uniform texture and juiciness throughout. But sous vide doesn't just stop at meat. Vegetables, eggs, fish, even desserts benefit from this method. Carrots, for example, can be cooked at lower temperatures for longer times to retain their vibrant color, natural sweetness, and firm bite, instead of becoming mushy or flavorless from boiling. Eggs can be transformed into silky custards or jammy yolks, simply by choosing the right temperature and time. Salmon becomes buttery and tender, its proteins barely denatured, melting in your mouth without a hint of dryness. You might ask, but doesn't it take longer? Yes, sous vide is slow cooking by design. A steak might take an hour, chicken breast too. But this time is hands-off. You're free to prepare other dishes, entertain guests, or do nothing at all. And the precision makes up for the pace. No more hovering over the pan or checking the oven every 5 minutes. Sous vide turns cooking into science-backed reliability. The magic lies in temperature control. Proteins like myosin and actin in meat denature at specific temperatures. Collagen breaks down into gelatin over time. With sous vide, you can target these transitions with surgical accuracy. Want a steak that's tender but still firm? Try 56 DEC. Prefer it softer, more like a slow-braised texture? Drop it to 54 DEC and cook a bit longer. The difference of just 1 DEC can be felt in the mouth. This is precision you can taste. Texture aside, sous vide enhances flavor infusion. Since the food is vacuum sealed, nothing escapes. Herbs, spices, marinades, they all stay locked in the bag, slowly soaking into the food. The result is deeper, more consistent flavor, and because there's no evaporation, you retain all the natural juices, intensifying taste and preserving moisture. Of course, there are finishing steps. That steak fresh from the bag, it's tender and perfectly cooked, but it lacks the crust we associate with a good sear. That's where the final touch comes in. A quick sear in a hot pan or with a torch gives it the Maillard browning. Flavor and texture from caramelized proteins without affecting the inner doneness. Could sous vide replace all traditional methods? Not quite. It's not great for crispy foods or high-heat stir-frying, but for delicate, moist, consistent results, it's a game changer. Whether you're cooking for two or preparing high-end meals at scale, ultimately, sous vide is about trusting the science of temperature. It frees you from the tyranny of timing and lets precision create perfection. Whether you're a curious home cook or a seasoned chef, this method offers something rare in the kitchen: repeatable excellence. Meal after meal. And perhaps that's the most surprising part. Beneath the lab-like appearance of immersion circulators and vacuum bags lies a philosophy that's less about gadgets and more about mastery. Because when you control temperature, you control taste, texture, and the very experience of food itself. Sous vide cooking is a method that involves vacuum sealing food in plastic pouches and cooking it in a precisely controlled water bath at relatively low temperatures over extended periods. This technique relies on precision temperature control to ensure that food is cooked evenly from edge to edge without overcooking. It allows ingredients to retain their natural juices, nutrients, and flavors while achieving a consistent texture that traditional high-temperature methods often cannot match. As a result, sous vide has revolutionized culinary practices by combining scientific precision with gourmet quality. Chefs often prepare steak sous vide at 55 DGC for 2 hours to achieve a uniformly medium-rare doneness, preserving its tenderness and juiciness throughout. It's like using a finely tuned thermostat in your home to maintain the perfect temperature, ensuring every corner of your living space is comfortable and consistent. Precision temperature control is at the heart of sous vide cooking, allowing for exact regulation of the water bath's temperature down to fractions of a degree. This meticulous control ensures that the food is cooked at the ideal temperature to activate specific chemical reactions without triggering undesirable changes, and it eliminates the guesswork inherent in traditional cooking methods, where variations in heat can lead to inconsistent results. Consequently, this precision transforms cooking from an art with unpredictable outcomes into a science with reproducible results. A sous vide device might maintain a water bath at exactly 60 dEC for hours, ensuring that delicate proteins denature uniformly without causing dryness or toughness. It's like programming a state-of-the-art oven that maintains an exact temperature, ensuring that every dish you bake comes out perfectly the same every time. The controlled environment of sous vide cooking enables the gradual denaturation of proteins, which is essential for developing the desired texture in meats and other protein-rich foods. Slow cooking at low temperatures allows connective tissues to break down over time, resulting in tender and succulent dishes without the risk of overcooking, while preserving the cell structure and moisture content for a more uniform and enjoyable mouthfeel. The precise temperature settings are crucial because even slight deviations can alter the protein structure and the final texture of the food. Cooking a tough cut of beef sous vide at 62 DECC for 48 hours can transform it into a melt-in-your-mouth delicacy by slowly breaking down collagen without drying out the meat. It's like using a slow-sum fertilizer in a garden. The gradual breakdown ensures that the plants receive nutrients steadily, resulting in lush and consistent growth. Sous vide cooking enhances flavor by preserving volatile compounds and preventing the loss of aromatic juices that typically evaporate at high temperatures. The vacuum-sealed environment traps these flavor molecules, allowing them to infuse the food more deeply while minimizing oxidation that can alter taste and nutritional quality. Additionally, the controlled temperature permits precise manipulation of the Maillard reaction when food is seared after sous vide, adding an extra layer of flavor without compromising the internal texture. A chicken breast cooked sous vide retains its natural juices and flavors, which are later enhanced by a quick sear, producing a dish that is both tender and richly flavored. It's like marinating food in its own juices over a long period, where the flavor gradually deepens and intensifies, resulting in a more harmonious and robust taste. One of the major advantages of sous vide cooking is its ability to produce consistent and repeatable results, regardless of the cook's skill level. Precision temperature control and a sealed environment ensure that each piece of food is cooked evenly, reducing variability between batches. This reliability is particularly valuable in professional kitchens where consistency is key to customer satisfaction, and it transforms culinary experiments into dependable outcomes that set a new standard for quality. A restaurant can consistently serve perfectly medium-rare steaks prepared sous vide, ensuring every diner experiences the same ideal level of doneness and tenderness. It's like using a high-precision assembly line in manufacturing where every product coming off the line is identical, ensuring uniform quality and performance. Traditional cooking methods, such as grilling or roasting, often result in uneven cooking due to fluctuating temperatures and the difficulty of controlling heat distribution. In contrast, the sous vide water bath method offers a stable, uniform temperature that eliminates the risk of overcooking or undercooking. Traditional methods may create a contrast between a charred exterior and an undercooked interior, while sous vide ensures a harmonious balance throughout the dish. When roasting a piece of meat, the outer layers might become overcooked before the center reaches the desired temperature, a problem that sous vide cooking effectively circumvents. It's like the difference between baking in a conventional oven that can produce hot spots and using a convection oven that circulates air evenly, ensuring that every part of your dish is perfectly cooked. Sous vide cooking is celebrated not only for its superior texture and flavor, but also for its ability to preserve nutrients that are often lost during traditional cooking. Low temperature cooking minimizes the degradation of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, leading to healthier meals, while the vacuum sealed process prevents oxidation and retains moisture to maintain nutritional value. This method offers the dual advantage of producing delicious dishes while also supporting better nutritional outcomes. Studies have shown that vegetables cooked sous vide retain higher levels of vitamin C and other antioxidants compared to those prepared by boiling or steaming. It's like preserving fresh produce in a controlled, oxygen-free environment where every nutrient remains intact, much like how vacuum-packaged foods stay fresher for longer. Modern sous vide technology has evolved with advancements in precision engineering, enabling the development of user-friendly devices that maintain exact temperatures over extended periods. Equipment such as immersion circulators, vacuum sealers, and specialized containers have become more accessible and affordable for both professional chefs and home cooks. These innovations facilitate the widespread adoption of sous vide techniques, allowing users to experiment with and perfect their recipes with ease, and continuous improvements in technology promise to further enhance the convenience and versatility of sous vide cooking. Affordable immersion circulators now available on the market allow home chefs to control water bath temperatures with a precision of plus minus zero point 0.1 DEC, making professional quality sous vide cooking accessible to everyone. It's like transitioning from a traditional stove to a smart kitchen gadget that ensures your cooking environment is always at the perfect temperature for every recipe. The future of sous vide cooking looks promising, with ongoing research focused on integrating smart technology and novel materials to further enhance precision and functionality. Future innovations may include fully automated sous vide systems that adjust cooking parameters in real time based on feedback from integrated sensors, and there is also potential for combining sous vide with other cooking techniques, such as flash searing or molecular gastronomy methods, to create entirely new textures and flavors. As technology continues to evolve, sous vide is set to further revolutionize both home and professional cooking by offering unprecedented control over the culinary process. Emerging smart sous vide devices are being developed that can communicate with mobile apps to monitor and adjust cooking times, temperatures, and even recipes in real time. It's like upgrading from a simple thermostat to an intelligent home system that learns your preferences and optimizes every aspect of your cooking environment for the best possible meal.